And here we are in the lobby on one of the holiest days of the year, the last day of Passover, smiling at each other. And I walk into the banquet hall to wash my hands. I walk 2-3 footsteps when I hear a loud bang. I thought Lori may have fell or the table tipped over in the lobby right here. I turn around and I see a sight that undescribable. Here is a young man standing with a rifle, pointing right at me. And I look at him. He had sunglasses on. I couldn't see his eyes. I couldn't see his soul. I froze. My first concern was, what's with Lori? Where did that noise come from? What's happened to Lori? And as soon as I did that, I took a look and more shots came running right at me. And I lifted up my hands. I lost my index finger on this hand after 4 hours of surgery yesterday. They're trying to save the index finger on the left hand. I turned around and I saw the children that were playing in the banquet hall. I ran to gather them together. My granddaughter, 4.5 years old, sees her grandpa with a bleeding hand, and she sees me screaming and shouting, "Get out, get out!" She didn't deserve to see her grandfather like this. And I see Lori laying on the floor unconscious. And her dear husband, Dr. Howard Kay, who's like a brother to me, is trying to resuscitate her. And he faints, and he's laying there on the floor next to his wife. And then the daughter Hannah comes out screaming, "Daddy and Mommy, what's going on?" This is the most heart-wrenching sight I could have seen. I was frozen in time. I grabbed a prayer shawl, wrapped my arm, my fingers with it, that was just hanging, dangling, and bleeding all over the place. My congregation was gathered outside here, and I said, I gotta do something. I got up on a chair right here, and I looked at our congregation, and I said, Am Yisroel Chai. We are a Jewish nation that will stand tall. We will not let anyone or anything take us down. Terrorism like this will not take us down. We just came from Passover. At the Seder table, we sang a song, V'hi Sha'amda, that God has protected us, that in every generation they rise up against us, but God will protect us. Yesterday, this horrific, terrible event that has occurred here, in my own interpretation, Lori took the bullet for all of us. She died to protect all of us. She didn't deserve to die. She's such a kind, sweet-hearted, just a good human being. She didn't deserve to die right in front of my eyes. I was the last one to see her and to be with her. But I do know that this is Lori. This is her legacy. And her legacy will continue. I will never forget yesterday. My missing finger will forever scar me physically. But it's going to remind me how vulnerable we are and also how heroic each one of us can be. We're all created in God's image. We are all partners in creation. No matter what faith or religion you're from, we all have to make this world a better place to prevent this from ever happening again.